Hey everyone, how you doing? Ron here with TechTipsToGo. So in today's video, I'm going to go over a question that some people had, XRP versus Vechain. I'm also going to talk about a hidden gem that I was looking at, or some hidden gems. I'm going to talk about Safemoon, and I'm also going to talk about Refinable and how to get access to it, and the stuff that I've been doing in terms of IDOs, ICOs, IEOs, IFOs, etc., and how I've been making money in that kind of realm of things, just so you guys can get a bigger picture of the opportunities that you can take if you get into these things early. All right. So, we'll first start off with the SEC and XRP, okay, and VeChain. So, everyone knows that I'm a huge VeChain believer, strong VeChain hodler. I did have a lot of VeChain, a lot of VeChain, but I don't have as much as I did before. So, this might be a little bit biased when it comes to VeChain versus XRP. For me, it's a clear choice. Vechain, Enterprise Blockchain Solutions. XRP, they provide also blockchain solutions, but more in cross-border payments, etc., banking, right? So, Vechain for me, they both kind of have a similar market cap, a very big, not market cap. Well, actually, you know what? They're pretty in line, top 10, etc. Well, Vechain isn't in the top 10. I think they're the top 15 right now. They're last night they were at 11. XRP is in the top 4. So where do I think Ripple is going in VeChain? I think VeChain obviously is going to be in the top 10 because they're in spot 11, 12, or 13 right now. I'm more bullish on VeChain just because of the amount of adoption that they have, and they have a super huge, strong community that only continues to grow. XRP actually has a bigger community. I used to hold it. I don't hold it anymore. I did sell it just recently. Do I recommend it? I won't comment on that, but I would say, not financial advice, but I just like VeChain a lot more just because I'm in supply chain solutions. So I know that industry, traceability, tracking, etc., GPS, RFID, logistics, supply chain. So I know that industry. I like it. The reason what attracts me so much about VeChain is just the partnerships from day one. When I was talking about VeChain from day one, PwC, DNVGL, like those two monsters of backing and consulting firms are just enormous, and you can't go wrong with that, right? Partners for life, DNVGL with all of the stuff that they're doing for certifications, right? Is just it blows your mind, right? And for them to continue to grow, and if you look at VeChain's list of customers, I think they probably have the most enterprise adopted solutions and partners, right? So it's massive. And plus, they're also burning a lot of transactions. The VThor burn continues to grow. And when you see the VThor burn and you see fireworks from the VeChain stats, or I forgot the site, VeChain Explorer, man, it fires. There's some days where it'll just keep firing and firing and firing. And it's so bullish. And especially that having, a strong community like that, because like I've been saying, crypto is based on communities. And if you treat the community right, you will go a long way, right? XRP is doing a great job, with Bread Garlic House, etc., right? So my personal choice, XRP. Now, I'm just going to go over this SEC. So I said this from the beginning. Shout out to my boy Samir out house developer. He's in our private group, so he's doing things with real estate house development, whale. So he was able to hold strong. Also, VeChain View. Shout out to VeChain View. Happy birthday to him. So he was able to hodl strong when all the FUD came. And like I said, if you're in crypto, you need a strong stomach for crypto, because I know a lot of people that exited, but the ones who held strong are getting rewarded. So this article just goes over the SEC. So if you're not familiar with the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission, they basically filed a lawsuit to say that XRP was a security, etc. So a lot of exchanges, and what this article goes through is that, they went to go sue them for what it was. It raised over 1.3 billion through an unregistered security offering back in 2013. So they're trying to sue them for that. To make a long story short, everyone started to delist them, like Coinbase, all of these exchanges started to delist them. So imagine you're holding your bag, and it's the heaviest bag that you have in your portfolio, and you're starting to get delisted. And if you weren't following the XRP community and what the XRP people had to say with the SEC and the lawsuit, and you're just going based on speculation and seeing your main token get delisted, for sure, I probably would have ran too, right? I didn't. Well, The only reason why I had XRP is because someone sent it to me because I bought them tokens, and I said, send me whatever's cheapest in fees, and they sent me XRP. So that's the reason why I had XRP. And anyways, so to keep this short, what I said to everyone that is holding XRP and going forward with XRP, and this is not financial advice. If you're in crypto and you're new to crypto, most people make one mistake. It's not a mistake. They get into Bitcoin because they know nothing else. They get into Bitcoin and then they start exploring to see, wow, there's like thousands of other coins. Hey, and there's this other coin that's in the top 5 that deals with banks. So they must be a legit company. That is my reason why I think XRP is going to do well no matter what, because they're in the top 5, the top 10, right? Those are your large cap coins. Those already have eyes on them. Those, they just have to land on one YouTube video. They get shilled. They're sold, depending on the influence they're talking about. So I've been saying, if XRP wins this battle in the SEC, they're going to do very, very well. Okay, so that's my take. Anyone holding XRP, it's in the top 5, you're going to do well. I know there's a lot of haters out there, especially in my group. There was a lot of people who talk FUD, and then, they're just, if you listen to their FUD and sold, you would have got wrecked. That's why you got to ignore those people who talk the FUD, right, about it. I don't like talking too much FUD about coins. I don't talk much about FUD, actually, about any coin. Maybe the odd one, but I might have had said XRP wasn't for me, but it's going to bite you in the butt because you can't really tell what's going to happen in the market. You've seen Dogecoin, you've seen crap coins, you've seen meme coins do things that are crazy. So let's get into Vechain price predictions. Okay, this is token metrics. I know a lot of people always like to see this for some reason. I get the message a lot on my Telegram. Hey, can you do more token metrics on a daily basis? I'm like, no, not on a daily basis. So I'll do it when I do a Vechain video, etc. I'll also show the XRP price prediction after this. So let's go on a 3-month, and we're going to take a look at this. So this in red is the actual price. So token metrics is saying the predicted price is going to go flat. Okay, so like I said, the accuracy, it even shows you the accuracy isn't that great. It's 46%. But if you look at the 6 months over here, okay, so I always like to kind of use this as an MA or trending. This is where they're going. To be honest, I think they're going to go spot 8 to 10. My recommendations, but who knows? Like we never know, right? Like if some of the stuff that we've seen in terms of rumors with Salesforce and other large partnerships, or Coinbase, because everyone's kind of been waiting for the Coinbase thing. If that happens, yeah, top 8, not financial advice. So that's the price prediction. Let's go take a look at XRP. All right, here's XRP. So the actual price is in red, predicted price is in purple. Where is it going? Is it following this trend? Maybe not. They're quite off. This looks like it's going to stay flat, but who knows? XRP has reached some great levels, above $1, so which is really good. So I think as well it's going to go flat, and then we're just going to get a parabolic spike as we get closer and closer to the peak of the bull run. I don't think we're going to go down. I think as this SEC and things look better for XRP, I just think we're going to see a steady incline for XRP. And reason being is because everyone is getting to the meme coins. Everyone's getting to crazy meme coins, right? And you can't ignore the meme coins, right? And when people get into the meme coins, they get into Bitcoin because, they're following Elon Musk and they're an investor into Tesla or SpaceX, and they eventually come into the crypto side, and then they look at the top 10, top 5, and they see XRP. Probably they're going to buy it, right? And that's the great thing about being in the top 10, right? And if Vechain gets into that top 10, they're both going to do very well. So before we get into Safemoon, meme coins, crap coins, Dogecoin, etc., I just want to talk about Insured Finance. So this is one project that I've been looking at, and the price action has been going up or down like everything. We've seen a big sea of red from yesterday. So Insured Finance is down. It had an all-time high of $1.76. Just last week we were about 80 cents. So congratulations to them. They're kind of bumping up. But I do expect a lot of great things for Insured Finance. Basically, if you're not familiar with Insured Finance, basically it's insurance for a lot of things that you do in cryptocurrency, whether it's rug pull. So everyone knows that I'm doing a lot of stuff on yield farming on Binance Smart Chain. So I always said, like, okay, well, if I'm doing yield farming or getting into liquidity pools and risking a lot of my money, some of my yield farms, I've got like 40,000. I got 40,000 on Auto Farm. I got like another 20 in Pancake Bunny. Sometimes I move Pancake Bunny into Goose Finance, or I might move it into another one. For example, we got into Rose and into Vechain, okay? But what's the main thing that everyone's concerned about? The main thing is, like, when you join these platforms is you don't want to get rug pulled. So if you're not familiar with that term or that concept, rug pull, meaning someone's going to pull that rug on you, and whatever money that you've invested to make that high yield, you're going to lose it all. So this is what Insured Finance does. Insured Finance gives you that opportunity to get insurance when you're entering all these liquidity pools. I don't know the exact details. I've been lurking around in the Telegrams, been speaking with the admins, and kind of want to see about the platform, whether it's Binance Smart Chain. But when I looked at the app and everything, it looked pretty good. So let's take a look at this. All right, so you get the point. But the really great thing that I liked about this when I was lurking around and talking with the admins, so not only are you able to get insurance for Insured Finance, but if you hold the INFI Insured Finance token, you could also provide. It's kind of almost like lending, right? So if you can lend and actually make money, because staking is big, but not a lot of people are familiar with lending. Like, I do a lot of lending on KuCoin lately with my Kusama. I could lend it for 7 days, and because I want access to my Kusama for launch pads and launch pools, and sometimes it's just sitting in my KuCoin. So what I'll do is I'll just lend it for 7 days. So if they have the ability to lend for a short period of time for insurance, which I do think they are doing, because maybe let's say in the future that Insured Finance just wants to do, or someone wants to do a 2 week insurance offering, and you're the one who's actually providing insurance because you hold that token, that is great. One other thing that I was trying to look and lurk around was what platforms are they going to be on, and I asked specifically if it was going to be on Binance Smart Chain, and I think so, because it's something that is almost impossible to ignore, because Binance Smart Chain is just leading the way in terms of farming, just because of the small fees. So if you look at this, you got Uniswap, Coinbase. I'm not too sure what that is, but you kind of get the picture. The interface looks really nice. I'm really excited for this, because I'm excited for cryptocurrency companies that have a unique solution offerings, right? And if there's something tangible to go with it, like tangible meaning like there's a product, there's something there that people could feel and touch, and the interface looks nice, then great. So that's what kind of attracted me to it, and I threw a couple of bucks at it. So that's my take on Insured Finance. And now let's get into Safemoon. So the reason I wanted to combine, Insured Finance and Safemoon is because, like, I wonder if Insured Finance will have this option where you actually put your money in before you buy something like Safemoon, like these meme coins. Will they provide you insurance? Because we don't know if you get into something like Safemoon or Dodge, or these other crazy meme coins like Shiba. If you put in $1,000, is it just going to tank the next day, the next hour? So it's hard for you to sleep. So I made this this tweet last night, and I want to elaborate on this. I said, one out of two, you can't ignore meme or however you want to call it, SHIT coins right now. Not financial advice, but we killing it. People are throwing $200 and it turns into $30,000, $2,000 to $15,000, etc., etc. Dodge, Feg, Hodge, now Safemoon. So if you bought Safemoon and up, do your own research, buy on PancakeSwap. So they just listed on PancakeSwap, and you're able to get into Safemoon. I'm not going to go into the details of what Safemoon is. Basically, it's too funny before I start explaining it because I'm going to laugh. And if I actually told a regular investor about Safemoon, they'd probably laugh at me. That's why I'm laughing at myself, because it's just this crazy coin that makes no sense, but I'm just writing the community. And the reason why I said this is because you can't ignore it. And it's not financial advice. I know they are crap coins, but if people are turning 200, shout out to SA in our group. I think he's the leader right now in our private group. He turned $200 into 30 plus thousand, 33, 35 into Shiba coin. It's crazy. I turned a big profit. I'm not going to tell you how much profit I made with Safemoon in 24 hours. But I'll get down below in my second tweet, the 2 out of 2. It's crazy. I've also made profit with Feg and Hodge. And you know what it was? It was just throwing money, blind money at these coins because they're pumping. Dogecoin is pumping, etc. Wall Street bets. So what are people doing? They're getting into Bitcoin. They're following Elon Musk, Mark Cuban. They tweet about something on Dogecoin. Eventually, Wall Street bets get on it, and all this money gets into these meme coins, and everyone's looking for a meme coin, and all of a sudden, it pumps. You just need one lucky winner. And SA in our group picked that lucky winner, putting a measly $200, risking a small percentage of his portfolio, and it going to 30,000, 33 or 35,000. So congratulations. So my 2 out of 2. So look, I posted this last night. Our private group was just talking about degen coins nonstop. It was crazy. Check this out. 0.0000. There's so many O's. 337. Okay. So my 2 out of 2 is here. I said 2 out of 2. Risk what you can afford to lose. I'm just playing with a lot of degen yield farming profits. So basically, I do a lot of yield farm that gives me passive income. Like I said, sometimes $1,000 a day, sometimes 200, sometimes 400, 500, etc. It's easy. It's not financial advice, but if you know how to yield farm, do it properly, you can make money. Okay, so I said a lot of degen profits, so it's worth the risk for me on these moonshots, because if I'm making X amount of money, and for me to just put $200 where it could go to 30,000, and you're riding the community, because cryptocurrency is based on communities following those trends, even though everything doesn't make sense. You ride the community, you ride the trend, get in, get out. So I just said, yes, crazy, not financial advice, but don't touch your main bags, meaning if you're a strong Vechain hodler or sharing hodler or Bitcoin, don't touch those. Maybe take from your staking rewards on your swing bags, and that's what I always recommend. Have a cold wallet bag where you don't touch those coins, and then you've got a swing trading bag that you do touch. So I said it's the trend, ride the wave, and get lucky. 1,000 into a lot of money is possible. Let it be short-lived. So what I meant by that is just get in, get out. Don't make this your full-time career of just getting into meme coins, because in cryptocurrency, things trend, right? We went from decentralized finance that was hot back from November, December, January. The NFT craze went crazy. Every NFT cryptocurrency was just pumping. If you got into any NFT play, you made a lot of money. Now what's happening? We're talking about crap coins, meme coins, dog coins, whatever coins, moon coins, moon this. It's crazy. So I always say, ride the wave, not financial advice. Stick stick $100 and you might make 100,000. You never know, right? It's just like a lottery. So that's it with Safemoon. So what else am I doing? Now, I want to talk about IDOs, IPOs, IFOs. So if you're not familiar with how to make money with cryptocurrency in 2021, the strategies that I'm using aside from yield farming, staking, passive income is IDOs, IFOs. So if you're not familiar with IDOs, back in 2017, they had initial coin offerings. Okay, now these platforms on Binance Smart Chain, they're getting a lot more popular right now. Polkastarter is one of the main IDOs. So an IDO is an initial DEX offering. So it's a decentralized exchange that lists projects. And if you follow the right projects and, follow Polkastarter, you have the ability to almost get like a private sale. So you get token generation event. You get early access to tokens at a very low price. And this is what I mean. So this is from Crypto Differ. If you're not following Crypto Differ, you can follow him. He has a lot of great information. So when you get into IDOs and IEOs and ICOs, so in our private group, we've got sub-admins, or we call them, in our private group, I call them IDO wackos. So basically there's 5 or 6 of us admins. Like, we have a private group, and underneath our private group we have sub-admins. Basically, a lot of people can't afford 3,000 Polkastarters. So example, if you want to get into an early IDO listing of this, okay, if you want to get into an early listing on Polkastarter, you need to hold 3,000 Polkastarter. Sometimes, depending on the price of Polkastarter, it could cost you $12,000. And basically, you need to hold 3,000 Polkastarters to get into a whitelist lottery. It's not guaranteed. Some projects are guaranteed, but that allows you to enter that event, and then you get early access into these private sales, and then you get the tokens. And usually what happens once you get these tokens, they usually 33.6x, 53x, 68x. For example, there's a chart out there, I think it's from AOS. AOS basically did a 227x, not percent, 227x. So if you put in some of these, you only get $200 allocation. But imagine you did 227 times 200. That is insane. That's $45,000. Okay, so I entered 2 IDOs, Mist NFT and Cal VPN. I did over 2,500% and 1,800% in clicks. I hold the BSC pad token, also Kickstarter tokens, KPAD. I was able to get into the lottery, the list. It was guaranteed allocation, and I made the great percentage, and just rinse and repeat. So these IDO listings on DEXs like Binance Smart Chain are getting very popular. The hard part right now about IDOs on the ERC token or Ethereum chain is the gas fees are just expensive to get the coin, move it, take it off, sell it, right? So the trend right now, a lot of people are going to Binance Smart Chain or BSC pad, and you could see 40 million of it, 68.2 on BSC pad. But not every BSC pad or IDO listing has projects that are like this. So it's always important to get in early into these projects, get in early into the token, so you could hold the minimum amount required to get whitelisted, and rinse and repeat. So if you could hold, 1,000 of this, 3,000 of this, 2,000 of this, 2,000 of that coin, that's great. But sometimes it costs you too much for the average investor. And that's why our private group, we have sub-admins. Basically, one admin has 5 people underneath them. That one admin is trusted within our group. And then basically, we split. Each group admin holds 3,000 in their wallet, 3,000 Polkastarter. And then everyone, because there's 4 other people, they send a total of 600 polls. And then they split the allocation. Okay, so that's what we've been doing, and we're starting off, and we're going to be getting into like BSC pad and all these other ones. So the admins, and we just rinse and repeat, split the profits and etc. So it's it's a great concept because everyone in our private group trusts the admins and they trust me. But with these token generation events and these white listings, you need like a separate social account. So I couldn't hold all of them. But that's how you make money in 2021 right now. That's what's trending. Yield farming, IDOs, ICOs, getting into hidden gems and all that stuff. So our group is big on gems and meme coins right now. But like I said, I could only talk about certain gems that I have found. But there's a lot of people that are also finding a ton of gems on their own and also contributing, sharing to the group. And that's the whole great thing about a community. Our community is great. Our open group and our private group, where we're strong Vechain holders and strong sharing holders, mainly sharing. But, you know, if you're interested in joining that free group, the link is down below in the description. Join it because I'm doing some prize giveaways for all of the coins and some of the yield farming. I'm going to be doing a prize giveaway for Refinable. So you just want to make sure that you follow my channel, follow me on social, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and give me a shout out. Say hello and whatever else you want to say. So anyways, all right, so let's get into how to buy Refinable. So I get this question a lot. So the whitelisting lottery is done. Follow Refinable on Twitter. Okay, you want to follow them on Twitter. And also that whitelisting is over. So the people who are trying to get into polls, or if you're a non-polls user, check your address because they listed the whitelist users that have got early access to Refinable. So how do you buy it? Okay, this is going to be a crap show because there are so many people that are trying to get into Refinable. So how do you buy it? This is how you buy it. You come over to PancakeSwap.finance. You make sure that your wallet address is connected. You come over here to trade. Come over to exchange. Now what you want to do, make sure you're connected. Binance Wallet. I'm using Binance Wallet on this. You can use MetaMask, Trust Wallet, etc. Okay. Follow them on the socials. Follow them on Telegram. Follow them on Twitter. Once you get that contract address from them on the Binance Smart Chain, you take that address. Let's say you get BNB, and that's the pair that you need to buy with. They will say they'll accept BUSD or BNB. Usually it's BNB or BUSD. All right. So you've got BNB. Now what you want to do is you come over here and you paste in the contract address. Once it pastes in the contract address, it's going to auto-populate with the fine token, and that's it. And then maybe you want to play with your slippage tolerance. Right now I've got it 49%, right? Because I'm front-running it. So, not financial advice, but do your own research. Figure out what you want to do. Figure out the price that you want to front-run. Or do you just want to do a standard 0.1, 0.5, or 1%? So that's how you buy fine. Follow them on Twitter. That's the main thing. The first thing you want to do is follow them on Twitter or Telegram and wait for that contract address. Because if you could get in early, I think you could be rewarded, because I think Refinable, they've, like the community in the Telegram, they've got over 60 to 70,000 people that are looking at buying this. When I did my AMA with Nick Chen, okay, they had 14 to 15,000. Now they have 60 to 70,000 members. So imagine all the people that are going to be buying Refinable. It's going to be insane. That's it for the video. Hope you like it. Please comment, subscribe, like, and I'll see you in the next one.